Keto, these are awesome. If you're on the keto diet, these are amazing. I am only posting recipes that I have personally tried and actually really like. I've tried so many crummy things with keto foods, and I'm shocked. I don't know if people are lying just to post videos or if they really like the things that they're posting. But I am vowing to you, I am only sharing things that I actually like. So let's get on with this. These right here taste a lot like Red Lobster's famous unending biscuits that they have. The Cheddar Bay Biscuits taste a lot like that. I'm going to show you what I use to make them. I use this Carbquik. And that's another thing. I'm only going to recommend products that I'm finding that I like too. So this right here is called Carbquik. It's similar to Bisquick. I used to be a big fan of Bisquick. Now I'm becoming a big fan of Carbquik. It's a very similar name, isn't it? And the recipe that I found for this is simple to find. It's right here on the back of the box. I'm going to twist it around and show you. The recipe says it makes 10 servings, but mine come up to about 6 servings right here of biscuits. If I would have made these into 10, they would only be 2 grams of carbs each. But due to the size, I would estimate these to be 3. There wouldn't be 4, because 4 would be if I made 5. So I would estimate these to be about 3 grams of carbs. And here is the recipe. I'm just going to do this right here so that you all can do a screenshot and grab that. And I'll show you on the side the ingredients that are in here as well as the nutrition. If at any point you want to pause on these, you can, and I'll go over real quick how I made them. And I did add one secret ingredient that's not in that recipe. Okay, so looking on the box, you can see that you're going to use 2 cups of this Carbquik, which I used, 2 ounces of butter cold. I use this stick of butter right here. And then it says a half a cup of shredded cheddar cheese, check. 1 pinch of garlic powder, check. A pinch of salt, check. 1/4 cup of heavy cream, check. 1/4 cup of water, check. Now, what I added differently to make these taste even better, and I recommend trying it, is right there. I use the little blue cup right there that you see is bacon drippings. I know it sounds like it could possibly be unhealthy, but if you're on keto, it is a fat. What I did is the other day I fried up a lot of bacon to use to make a recipe with, and I saved the drippings. I just poured them in this little cup right here, keep it in the fridge. I cover that, so I was able to use just a little bit, and I do mean just a little bit, like maybe a 1/4 of a teaspoon of the bacon fat. Alright, so I just followed the recipe as is, using the heavy cream, and this is what I came up with. And these are absolutely delicious biscuits. My measuring cups, they just fell in the floor. Now I'm going to show you something else you can do with this, because you're probably noticing how perfectly round these are. They look gorgeous. How I bake them is, even if you look on the box, you see those are drop biscuits. They're not shaped as pretty as mine. So what I did is I baked these in a big pan. That's what I used. Alright, so when they came out, they looked like this. The biscuits did. Well, it's actually in a big rectangular pan, so they look like this. All you have to do, and I'm also going to give you something you can do with the leftovers here. Okay, our goal is this. We have that. So what I did is I took a coffee cup as such, turned it upside down, just kind of pressing down in there, which I could have done this in all fairness when I was making the biscuits. This is funny. Now I have it stuck in there. Just give me a second. Take the leftover edges right here from the biscuit, put them in here. Save all of your leftover crumbled biscuits because you can make a fabulous keto-friendly gravy and use this like for breakfast the next day. That served with some eggs and bacon or eggs and sausage would be amazing. Okay. Since I did not do this in the beginning when I was making the biscuits, I've got to kind of very carefully try to get it out of here. And I will show you what it's going to look like. There you go. And again, I have a few pieces I'm just going to put back in here. So these little pieces here are going to go for breakfast the next day. And as of right now, I've got some biscuits left over for dinner for tonight. Again, these are really good. It is using this product here called Carbquik. I recommend that you grab you some of this Carbquik if you're taking keto seriously. We use the cheddar cheese, the butter, the bacon drippings, salt, garlic powder, and heavy cream. These are light, fluffy. They are so good, and I have always been one who liked to go to Red Lobster, I think, just to get the biscuits. I mean, the food there is amazing, but the biscuits, and if you're on a diet, that's the hardest thing to turn away, is to turn away the biscuits. So here is truly a keto recipe. I can't go on, and I know I keep going in circles because I'm talking so much, but I am really trying to stress to you that these biscuits are good. I hope you try them. Please share my recipe, post it out there on Facebook if you like. A lot of people are looking for good keto recipes. There's so many things out there that aren't good. These are actually good. And again, I've only made them once, and I truly do taste a little bit of that bacon flavor coming through from the leftover bacon drippings. And it's a very light flavor of bacon. And that bacon combined with making sure you use the cheese and the garlic powder. These are fabulous. I'm sure you can make them without the bacon drippings and still get the same great flavor and taste. I just liked adding a little bit of that bacon flavoring in there. All right, this is Grab and Go Advice. Please share my page, pass it on Facebook, pass it on whatever social media that you may have, Instagram, because this is so good that I'm really hoping that it's shared. Take care, and if you haven't subscribed to my page, please do. Have a blessed day.